Hi, I'm Seema. Welcome to the IFN Dhaba. Today we are going to be doing a Methi chicken. Methi, as you all know, is very popular in all Indian households. We use Methi as Methi seeds also, and we use Methi leaves also. Methi is very iron rich and is very good for anemia, and basically it's a winter vegetable. So let me walk you through the ingredients, what we'll be requiring for Methi chicken. So here I have about 1 kilo of chicken. So I have got about 12 pieces, good sized pieces of chicken with the bone. I have tej patta. Then this is clarified butter, that is ghee, about 2 tablespoons. 1 bowl of thick yogurt. 1 teaspoon of chilli powder. 1.5 teaspoon of dhaniya and jeera powder mixed. About half a teaspoon of haldi powder. 1 teaspoon of salt. Then about 4 to 5 cardamoms, the green ones. Then 4 to 5 cloves. 1 cinnamon and 2 black cardamoms. Here we have about 4 green chillies. You can use according to your taste. If you want it spicy, you can add more. If you don't want it so spicy, you can go easy on it. So here I start with putting the chicken. Add the yogurt. Add the tej patta. Add the green chilies. Add the salt and the haldi. Add the dhaniya jeera powder mixed and 1 teaspoon of chilli powder. Clarified butter. Add in the cinnamon. Add in the cloves. Green cardamom. The eliaichi. Just have to open it and add it. Same goes for the black cardamom as well. And I will just mix this whole thing together. Now we add garlic ginger paste. You can add it in this marinade also, it will do well. If you don't want to add it in this marinade, you can add it to the methi leaves. That also does well. Choice is yours. You want to add it here or you want to add it in the methi leaves. So now I will leave this marinade. It's well coated on all sides. Now I'll leave this marinade. So now the chicken is aside after the marination. So till the chicken gets marinated, we will do the vegetable. So here we have 2 bunches of methi leaves which have been cleaned and chopped. And you can coarsely chop it also. You want to finely chop it, you can do that. Either chop it finely and leave half as the leaf itself. We have 2 tablespoons of oil, 3 heaped tablespoons of garlic ginger paste. We have 2.5 onions which have been ground into a fine paste, and a bowl of cream. I first add in the oil, about 2 tablespoons. You can go easy on the oil because you've already added 2 tablespoons of ghee in the marinade. So waiting for the oil to get heated, I add the ground onion paste. I will fry the onion paste on high flame for about 5 minutes. We need to do the onions for about 5 minutes. There is no particular color that we require for it. Basically, it's going to be a green chicken because methi is going to be extremely prominent in this. So the golden color or anything really doesn't matter. You can see that the onion paste, the water and the moisture has dried out completely. I will just add in the garlic ginger paste. This is a good amount of garlic ginger paste because it will suffice for the vegetable as well as the chicken. So now with the ground onion paste and the garlic ginger paste, which is cooked now, so you have to cook it for a good 4-5 minutes so that it doesn't leave behind a raw flavor. So now since it is done, now I will add in the methi leaves. I'm not adding any masala because all the masalas have already been added in the chicken. Only thing is about the salt, which you can taste when the methi chicken is ready, because one thing, when you cook the methi leaves, it has a little salt of its own also. And secondly, you have to cook the methi leaves for a good about 5-7 minutes so that the methi is cooked nicely and it's not bitter. And if you need to add a little splash of water, you can do it. If you don't want to, that's also fine. So now, since the methi is done for a good 5-7 minutes, you can see the nice green color and the onion paste and the garlic ginger, it has all blended very well. So now I will just add in the marinated chicken. This is the marinated chicken which goes in. Keep the flame on slow when you are adding this, because you are going to stir it, because you have to mix it and blend it all very well. So whenever you are making this chicken, preferably take a pan which has a wide mouth, so that stirring becomes nice and easy. So now, in this I have not added any masalas. I am not going to add any garam masala because the garam masalas have already been added in the marinade. And secondly, I have just cleared this after just stirring it for about good 2 to 3 minutes. The bowl I had marinated in, I have just taken about, you could say, 1 katori of water, so that I get the whole thing in it. Alright. And we don't need to add more water or anything, because we already have a bowl of yogurt inside, and we've cleaned the bowl and added a little katori of water. And to top it all, we will also be having a bowl of cream. Now, since I've mixed everything, let this chicken cook for a good 20 to 25 minutes. Again, it depends how big or small your chicken is, because every chicken varies. Some are very tender and get done fast. So therefore, intermittently, please keep stirring it, so you know where your chicken is. And now I will shut it with the lid and let it cook for about 25 minutes on slow flame. So now let's see the chicken. The chicken has dried out well. So I will just check it with the knife. Yeah, it is fork tender. And in case if the chicken drops off from the bone also, there's no problem, because it blends well with the fenugreek leaves, the methi leaves, so that's also very tasty. So now lastly and most importantly, I will add in the cream. Now again, cream is your call. You want to add a whole bowl, or you want to add about 2 tablespoons. But of course, if you add a bowl full, it's very nice and tasty. And there's no water in it. There are no tomatoes in it, and basically it's just cooked in yogurt. And to add it to the last bit is the cream. So it's a rich chicken, like how we have a butter chicken, but that is tomato based. This is methi based. Stir it well. So I just add a katori of water, just cleaned off the bowl completely. So if you want it really dry, then there's no need for you to add water. But if you want it a little bit, loose, then you can just add water. So I will just add water. So this is the ready chicken after the cream, and it's all finally done, ready to go onto the table. Before serving it on the table, please check with the salt. Sometimes salt is a little low, so you can add some more. If not, then it's good to go. So here we have the methi chicken, which is ready. If you like this recipe, subscribe to India Food Network. Any queries, feedback, do write in. Thank you.